Roig Rage, oh. Roig Rage, oh. Your guess is as good as mine. Like, I want to talk about music, but I can't play anything, right? Because they'll take it down. So that means the only thing I can do is what I so angrily expressed on the anniversary show. And let's talk about my own. But maybe we can do it in some way that you'll actually give a fuck. Thinking about the first song I ever wrote with an actual instrument. Because I started writing lyrics on somebody else's music. And then I just decided to try my hand. I don't know why I had the confidence to, because I was being told, like, don't play guitar, like, just stick to singing and lyrics and shit. And I was like, I'm already in my, I'm in my early 20s, you know? I played piano since I was really young, but I chickened out on guitar for so goddamn long. So I came up with something. It's really, really, really easy. Anybody who plays guitar can probably pick up on. Get you. See here. You know what that second note is? You got your G. You see, B, F sharp, G. So it's just that. Okay? So I had that. So I was able to do that. And then the thing that I thought, I was like, oh, I must be destined to become a huge rock star. I don't know if I said that. I don't know if I ever thought that. But I did this move where I started on G, C, B, that, So that was my thing, right? That was my, like, yeah, I know, yeah, fuck off. I don't give a shit. So it'd be like, and what's great is the whole band can go boom, 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 or leave it all out, and the whole band come back in. It presented a few opportunities, and as someone who never wrote or put anything together on the guitar as well, wait the fuck you. That's not the first song I ever came up with. Holy shit. I knew this would be fun for somebody. Right now it's fun for me. It's maybe the first time on mic. Hello there. Just decided to warm up a refrigerated cup of coffee I left in there from last night, so I can have today. I have my backup coffee on the floor from someplace. Oh god. So it wasn't that song. And I think I played it more like. I thought it was the coolest. Not the first song. Wow. So, what was the first song? Wow, this is what I'm doing right now. I sure am. It's this. Well, I'm out of tune. It was more like okay, so it's the same. It's the same. What do you call it? Fingering. You're just going up the neck, a couple whole steps, a couple times, and it was like. God, I gotta practice finger picking. Jeez, that was a chore. I'm like, and then, well, see, I can't play with a pick because I'm a shit player. So that's all I had, and I was like, oh, if I could finger pick, at least that puts me, not in such an amateurish position as a guitar player. If I was gonna actually play in front of anybody, just around like the house or something, And I remember getting this. I remember getting that, and then the fuck of it all. Nothing changes. Same fingering, same chords, but this. Oh, I fucked up that. It should be a sustained when I'm going up. I'm supposed to, yeah. It's so hard. Because I hit that open E, that open high E, but I still have to travel down the neck. So I have to keep my hand like open enough where I'm not disturbing that sustained note. I thought those were the coolest things. I'm so unrehearsed right now. I had an impulse, and I decided to go with it. So I am most definitely a little rusty, and fucking nervous, dude. I don't even do this. I mean, do this around the house. I'm good with having my wife around, because I would never even play with a player like any girls of the past. If my wife needs any needs a true indication that like she's my lady. Just know that you're the only girl I ever fucking played in front of and shit. I don't care if I'm low in the speakers and I'm way back here. It's a fucking big bonus ep. It's an ep. It's an ep. Damn it. So yeah. So that ooh. Oh, it's so hard. I don't even know if I have it out. It's a song called Malibu Death Walk. It's on. Yeah, you can't find it out there. It was on the first record I ever did, under an alias, an alias in New York. What does that sound? I'm an Englishman. I don't know. I'm fucking zoning up. I'm conflating a few things. I have no right to be neither using that word nor doing that thing that I'm doing. So it's called Malibu Death Walk. Malibu Death Walk. I liked. I thought the only way to be anywhere damn near worth your salt as a lyricist is throw some words together that haven't been seen all jammed up against each other. And so Malibu Death Walk was my sort of building my own door into songwriting, into lyric writing. It was like a Malibu Death Walk. Jeez, it's way high, huh? Gotta drink smoke stairs. Ooh. recline through neon. Lives of mystic despair. So it's something like that. It went something like that. There's a lyric there. It says, "Digging fake stars out of skinny graves." It's my favorite lyric I've ever written, I think. And it was in my first song. So how narcissistic are we here, aren't we? Digging fake stars out of skinny graves. Fake stars, celebrities, skinny graves, because they fucking don't eat. The whole goddamn lot of them. Bunch of E.T. looking motherfuckers. All shitty with their contours and their rib removals and their juicings and what the fuck. But that was my favorite shit. That line made me feel like I could almost be a poet. When poetry used to be cool, man. When poetry used to be cool. When people listen to lyrics, man. Malibu Death Walk. Crazy. I remember trying to be in a band when I was like in junior high. And yeah, the only thing that I could do then was like write lyrics. I remember writing like 5 songs, 5 lyrics things. Thinking that could be my way in, because I know these other 2 dudes like could play. One could play guitar, one could play bass, and they needed a front guy. Nothing ever came out of it, but I do remember the one dude. We were hanging out after school, and I think I started singing Metallica or something. And the dude had no idea that I would know the Metallica that I was like singing, and I always felt like that was a badge of honor that I earned there. Because Lord knows I'm feeling like a phony, like a fraud. A great deal of the time. Who does not have, what is it, imposter syndrome? That's the new way of saying that kind of thing. So Malibu Death Walk, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we started playing that pretty live. We started to play that live, and when I did such a thing, and mixed in with the other stuff that I didn't play on, that I just wrote lyrics to, and then I think sort of I think when did Imagine. So you guys heard it, right? It's 3 chords, 3 notes or whatever the fuck. Just played in different ways, plucked. So when this happened, I found that chord. I found that one. I just moved over and found that one. And then I do some like, I go up here and I do that. And I start going. Sitting all alone again, patiently awaiting a call from her. This long distance relationship is going nowhere. Yeah, the distance was too much for her to bear. Yeah. I'm feeling, and then this thing happened. What? Where the shit? The nerve I have. The nerve. I was up here. And with the top end, I was there, and then I knew I was doing something really good then, but no idea how to get out of that. That sounded like one of them fancy chords. Them boys and girls on TV, they be hammering out. Scared the shit out of me. Jesus. Thank goodness I backed it up. Yeah. Oh, right? Right? I'm fucking that up there. But we all fall. We all fall down. And then the knife. I kick out into a G major. And then I forgot I had like these other 8 chords that I made up before the. That was perfect soloing time, which many had occurred on it. The song's called We All Fall. This song and the that's a song called 20 or More So 20 More So Years Ago. I wonder what this world will be like 20 or more so years from now. Will this world still be around? Something like that. It's a much bigger song on the record. It's inflated. There's a bass that just rumbles behind it. And it's a cool little kind of folksy deal. But on my earlier record, Jesus, Travis. On the first record we recorded that song's on there. We All Fall's on there. Bunch of tunes. Just haven't put it out. It was done under a pseudonym. Just go ahead and pseudonym. I have a great attorney. Okay, so the name that I used to record under was. Did we talk about this? It was called Hubcap Upcat. Yeah, I'll wait till you stop laughing. No, go on. No, catch your breath. The reason why I went under Hubcap Upcat was because of a drunken evening outside of my house, and I like to say there, stuck out my tongue, and there tattooed at the end of it was Hubcap Upcat, and it kind of all came out, tumbled out, and one little something or other. I remember I was down like on the sidewalk, and my friend was kind of up on the porch, I remember just kind of fumbling out of my mouth, and it stayed for like a record or two or something. But I haven't put it out because I don't know. I don't know. It's intense. I definitely would have to put the year that the thing was made. That's 2004. I mean, imagine 2022, 2004, the 18 years. You're telling me that you're telling me that's gonna be a 20th anniversary of that fucking album. The album's called Somewhere Back Down the Coast. Maybe I'll put it up on YouTube. I think I have them just kind of sitting there. Maybe that I can just unlist and make public, so you could hear Somewhere Back Down the Coast with such hit songs as 20 or so. We all fall. I don't know. Did I have all the songs? I don't think I had all the songs written out for that first record in 2004. I think I did, but there were some things that I went back in and was challenged on by my producer or co-producer, whatever, co-financier. Because basically, he was building his studio while I was building this album, and he'd hear me hit another major chord, and he'll go, "How about we go minor, Trav? How about for once we hit the minor chord?" And he was right, and cameth uppeth witheth some really great turns of stuff that I did bring in that wouldn't be as fucking cool as they are without this gentleman's input. And I didn't know, was I gonna fucking talk about this record that nobody can hear? Strange. Or you can hit him up with your shit ass fucking singing, Trev. Oh. What else do we have from that record? There's a song on that album. What is it here? That is called Hey, Sunday in a Box. And for some odd reason, I decided one verse is good enough. So when you hear the record, you got an intro, you got a verse, you got a chorus, then you have just verse music, and then you have a chorus, and then you have a little bit of an outro. But for some reason, I felt, why do we have to do second choruses? Like if I wasn't even doing bridge. Well, I was doing some bridges, yeah, but I couldn't find or create a fucking pre-chorus for the life of me. I still don't think I've ever written a pre-chorus, and I know I've written 200 songs, probably somewhere to the tune. Let's chill out and just say 150, but probably. Not a damn pre-chorus. Jesus Christ. Oh, so I forget. Was it Sunday in a box? Oh, how the day Sunday in a box captures me. Sunday in a box. Oh, how the day Sunday in a box captures me. Right. I think I liked what was going on, actually, just musically. I wish I would have had like something like a solo thing just to kind of give some melody to that empty verse. But I do understand why. The recording sounds fucking great. I mean, the it all sounds really good. Mm. I think you can see like there's like a almost maybe a degradation in quality as I start not working with real producers and mixers and such, and I just come in when I can and throw down what I can throw down, and then I just do my little mix, and you couldn't call what I do a mix, couldn't call what I do a mix. You couldn't, damn it. But I see same fingering positions, just moving down like a whole step. And I know. Oh, it had that turnaround. Yeah. And then turn it with the major chords, baby. Yeah, back in there. Pretty fun tune, pretty cool tune. A lot of stuff I was kind of playing more on piano at that time. I mean, I came into all this from the piano, and that was because there was one in my house, and I used to do weird shit on that piano. I make everything I use a little weird. Oh. Thinking over the other songs in that first record, Another Dead Bird. That was another one of those. I was like, I've never heard those words put together before. It's pretty epic piano. It has many parts. Very prog. Doing all I can to overcompensate for the fact that I'm not that very good. So I would just, how many sections can we do? So it's kind of, see, I wasn't able to write pre-choruses like inside of the song. I was able to just write other parts that I could find a way to get into, and that were instrumentals, and that's where I can make up for my deficit. Definitely sit. But I should try to get a little more comfortable. I mean, Jesus Christ, I am by myself at the moment. And I don't know what prompted me. Trying to think. Oh, what was that? Ooh. Oh. Hey, wait. I drape my hope over your frame. I seen the picture too many times. it changed. So what I've drawn from how you leave is only blank. Please, won't you fill in me? It's a song called Skinny Brown Frame. Skinny brown frame, just the girl the thought I need. She hangs so lovely, she's only 17. Well, I guess I can't sing that fucking lyric anymore. Jesus Christ, Travis, no wonder you shouldn't put out this record. I mean, I could be put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with lyrics like that, considering all those dudes were very adult and very getting on not adult women there and marrying them up. You know, you got your Jerry Lee Lewis's and your Elvis Presley's, and we just kind of look the other way. But I did write this song. How old was I was friends with her parents, all right? Jesus Christ. And it didn't last. Actually, I don't really think... it's like an amalgamation. It's not just like one, you know, but, you know, don't like, the Beach Boys have, you know, she's only 16, something, at least I, you know, made it legal in the UK. It's a beautiful song. I metaphor the shit out of, girl being a painting and things not being ready to be viewed or something. I don't know. Is that controversial? I don't give a shit. The coolest part of that... Am I really doing Somewhere Back Down the Coast right now? The coolest part of that song was, I venture to say, do I get to take credit for... You know, I'm not going to take credit for anything. We all take credit for making this record. And we had this idea that, like, I'd be starting to record the song as if it was a demo. So it's just sounding really shitty. Guitar, the vocal, just doesn't sound right. And it starts becoming a little clearer as the song starts to go. And then it sounds like someone walks into the room and picks up a bass and plugs in and starts playing around the chorus or whatnot, and then you hear somebody else like pick up the sticks or something or drop them and get up and start playing a little light percussion on the drums, you know, and it sounds like everybody's just trying to find their way. And it's going from this is so heady, going from just me by myself making the demo into, let's bring the guys in and start fleshing this out, to when you get to the end part, where's the... This shit. And it turns into a different song. Daydream girl, you're on my mind. Stay with me through the night. That shit. And that's where the whole band is just going fucking balls to the wall. And it's like a studio-produced final finished project. And it's shit like that, you know... That's such a neat thing to try to do. I've never heard anybody try to do that per se. Try to take a song from its demo place and then kind of mix it into what will then become all while the song's playing, all in real time. That's neat shit, man. That's 2004. I was 20 fucking 4 doing that. 24, 23, 22, 23, something in there, somewhere in there. And oh, now I can see Daydream Girl. It was Daydream. I was daydreaming about her, and it doesn't even matter. That's fine shit. You know what I'm saying? For the time. Fuck. I really like that song. I hope I can still play it. Just, without feeling... Don't make me feel that way. That song was towards the end of the record. I remember it being, but it's always been one of my favorite. And it's the same chords. It's interesting. It's not. Who knows if it's interesting, but it's just this verse. But it's the same chords, just played like strum. Same shit. So I thought I was getting away with bloody murder, mate. I think that's pretty cool. When you can disguise something in the way you do it, not necessarily with what you're doing it with. That you can kind of... That's cool shit too, man. And that's a pretty neat record. We're listening to it right now. Aren't we? Wasn't that obvious, Travis? Don't you know what this all means to you now? Oh. We have you pull the string. You pull the string and an episode comes out. That's what... Rad song. I don't know if I have... I don't know if there are others. We did a pretty few of them, actually. The piano one's there. Yeah, I couldn't even... Let's see. Chandra twitching. No, what do we do? Oh, wait. Was it... Really? I'm trying to think of a... No, I don't know how to do it. Sorry. Yeah, no. I don't know how to play it. If it's not piano. Some other tune. Aww, wouldn't have that been cool? This was a song called, what was it? Ugh. I don't know it. I'm so sorry. And the strangest thing about this record is basically when we oh no, I'm gonna have to put this record up somewhere. Holy shit. We'll see. This could be just one thing for me. Just felt like doing this again, right? There's Lil Fairy. That's what that was. I don't bear shit. dancing. What? Ah! I wonder what music will sound like 20 more so years from now. Will this song still be around? I wonder what my life will be like 20 or more so years from now. Will I still be around? Oh. I wonder. I'm thinking I'm finding it. Why? I wonder. Well, I wonder. Whoa, whoa, why? Yeah. Wonder, wonder, wonder now. And the whole band, we go hands up. Yeah. Warming up. Could have sworn I had a hat on. Then wondered to myself, where did you get a hat, Travis? Then the thought, oh, you have headphones on, came. So what was that? The third thought in? Third thought in. Third thought in on a Sunday. Third thought in on the trail. There was a part in We All Fall. How does it do? How did it go there? So it kind of sounds like kind of Zeppelin-ish, right? That one there, right? That's the Rain song. But for me, I'm just doing that blues thing that I was doing, trying to get away from that. That was going, and I found that. So naturally, and then I break into that G. It would, of course, I would go back to the A. And then just take that down a half step. I mean, this is what I'm thinking, being someone who did not know how to play guitar at all, or whatever. I'm keeping it all in the same neighborhood. This long distance relationship is no place for me. This long distance relationship is no place for me. Man, I got out of that falsetto as fast as I could for the remaining albums that I've done so far. But then I was like, oh wait, if this is an A, this is an A, and the first chord of the song is an A too, maybe I could like split the difference, right? So I was like, and then I figured the next chord down here is only a reflection of the chord up there, right? So And then I hit this one chord, which is just two fingers on the same fret with just a string in between. And I'm like, oh, let me reflect that. And the octave up, go down a whole step, which will take me into the D major that I could just spank right up the octave, right up the roll. So it kind of became like a... Okay, Travis, why don't you actually play it with some groove? No, I'm still not doing it. What's it? Maybe I need to just... There we go. Everything's open. Isn't it? And then, of course, what am I gonna do? End it on that fucking chord, cause I mean, that's it. This, as far as I'm concerned, this chord, that's a whole album. All you need is all in that. All in that. All in that. You don't even need to, don't even strum it kind of cool. That's, actually, that is kind of cool. But people hate, I know there's some people that hate when, like, a song will just stay on that one chord the whole time. But fuck, for the singer, it's so cool because it's just a progressive thing. Progressive? You gotta come on that name. You can just phrase it out, right? Oh, baby, maybe we do that, right? No time. Some shit. I mean, that's how, you know, there's as ham-fisted as what I just did, because it's the best it gets with me, fucking improving. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing saved. Like there's some guitarists, they just have like just a number of things kind of saved, so when they're around people, they can just kind of. And I'm like, fick-a-ding, 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 fick-a-dong, fick-a-dong. And then like and they got really cool voices. Or they have, you know, that like that folk voice. I just don't have. I have a musical theater voice. There's no doubt about it. I have done so many fucking drugs. I've shoved so many fucking carcinogens into the back of my throat, and I sound like Hugh Jackman. Swear to God. Oklahoma, where the rain. You know what I mean? That's what I sound like when I'm like trying to be. I'm just a living these days. I've never been given more than 5. Like I don't know. Like it sounds like you know I'm trying to go for a Tony, not a Grammy. Thank God none of that shit was on my agenda. Because I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it to the ceremonies either on either coast. Because they are by coast do those award shows. And I don't think they foot the bill for your traveling. Who knows? Does anybody know about that? I know you can fucking look up anything, but I guess they're already rich, so they'd be able to pay. But you know, not a lot of famous people are like they're all fucking super rich, right? You come to find out, it's like you know, they take the private jet for the photo op, or they get in the private jet that flies to an airport over, then they get into like a bullshit thing, and then they take that to another place, but then they get into another cool private jet, and then they take that private jet to the airport that's adjacent, and that's the one they get out of, because that's the one that has all the paparazzi and everything, and that's where they're actually getting off, you know? But that's show business. That's show business. I'm trying to remember if there was any other from that record. There is. I don't know. There was a cool one. Oh, but then I go. No. All I have done is really learn the same chords I've always known and not learn anything else. I can play the shit out of my shit. Then ask me to like jam or whatever. I'll hit you with the. With the octave, love. But other than that, you're not getting solos out of me or nothing. Which, if I had ever wanted to take myself seriously as a musician, that would have been a good indication that maybe I need to study more. Maybe I need to take it more seriously if I'm going to take it more seriously. I'm doing cool shit with what I got, and I think, and that's how it's gonna be. Because if it was supposed to be something else, it would have been. The fact that I got. The fact I got that, and then it turned into something. I missed it again, see? What was it? Underneath the bridge, the sun comes out the other side. Oh, I don't know how it goes. The other side. Bang. Oh. gaining good time mileage. Lying there, a spirit, a smoke. I think that, yeah, that's piano son. That's piano son. So, I'm glad we had this little thingamathoodle we just did here. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do is in terms of promotion or whatever the hell, because I gotta keep figuring out a way to like get it in the feed. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, or nobody gives a shit at that time and whatever. But so yeah, so I mean, you should probably email me. Well, if you've gotten this far and you haven't wanted to listen to the record yet, well, you can email me at roigragepodcast@gmail.com. roigragepodcast@gmail.com. And I mean, like, do more of these about records that I got, because who knows, maybe what went behind them are better than what actually ended up on the record. Who knows? Maybe the songs are just laying dormant, needing a little storytell of each. Give it a little defib. Defib some of them things. I can't imagine that I've gone on for too long here. I think I smell. I am finishing up another coffee, and there's one just sitting on the floor. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna release this. Maybe I will. I don't know what I'd call it. I don't know what I just did, really. So, what I do know is I have, I don't know, 5,000 covers of this first album somewhere at my parents' house, just sitting there, because never played a show, never sold anything that I had to really make any of the CDs happen. Fuck, the artwork is so good. Oh, I mean, it's like the opposite of Skinny Brown Frame. It's like I had the best artist doing my stuff, and then it just degenerated into me doing it on my phone's fucking default bullshit and trying to make that an consistent aesthetic. But if I do get around, I will put this out. I will put out the record, and I'll put out the obviously the artwork, which is really cool. It's got like a building in the shape of a pool table. There's palm trees that are made out of street lamps. I mean, it's just the dopest shit. Somewhere back down the coast. So I think that was about from like 2003 to 2004. And I picked up guitar 2002. So it was fortuitous that I did have a friend who was still my friend and was building a studio out in Hialeah Gardens. There was a renaissance of sorts. And that's not even me saying something like that so I could feel like I was a part of something or whatever. But there was an unreported hub, pardon the pun, because they call me Hubcap Upcat. They call me Hub. And there was just an unreported renaissance of music occurring at this studio, Artificial Memory, and every type of genre and age and gender and just took advantage of my friend and his and the circuitry that he laid out, and some incredible music, and so much of it came out of that place. And only, I think, only a few of us know about it, which is sad, and it's rad, and epic reggae albums, hip-hop albums, rap albums, folk albums, experimental albums, instrumental albums, big rock records. Yeah, just infusion records. Infusion? Sorry, I had an instrumental song called Infused, so I think that's what got into my brain. That was on the next record, actually, which I don't think will ever see the light of day. Maybe I can get a couple things off it. I'd like to see I'd like a tally. I'd like a tally and of everything that came out of that place for easily a straight decade. I'm gonna say even 15 years. It's coming up on its 20th anniversary. It's incredible. My keys are 20 years old. It's insane. Llaves Ventaje. Can you say that? I said it. This guitar. See, the next record that we released was it had one song of mine, which I like a lot better on that than I did on the first record that I did, in that version. It's a little more just groovier, less produced. But I prefer it. Is it better? I prefer it. A song called Still Just Can't. And I had Infused on that record, and everything else I think was my boys. That we had recorded before we recorded my first record, but we were just kicking it out. And then it would be, let's see, if that was 2004, it would be another few years before I ever started knocking back around, and I couldn't tell you what those years were, man. They don't feel right. I'll tell you that much. They're pretty dark in my mind. Not like how I'm describing it as a feeling, but no, just like dark. Like dark. I don't remember shit. So they couldn't have been all good. So I guess oh my God, could it have been like maybe 5 years before we even got, and that would bring us to what? 2009? So it'd be maybe 5 years before we gave the thing another go. And boy, the fuck did we. And I would love to talk on that first record, and that first record is Sincerely Manufactured. That's a statement record. Good for us. Good for us and what the fuck we did. It's unfortunate that more people weren't spotlit. More periodicals and journalistas were too busy, going to their hip spots, and they never ventured out. It's quite tragic, really, the ineptitude of our of our reporting down here. It's gross. But like I said, those that know. And hey, maybe I can bring even, I don't know, whoever's listening, I can bring a little light and a little love on it by maybe trying one of these things for, a record, and maybe I'll rehearse. I don't know. I am vulnerable as shit with you, fucking singing like that, and like even singing that I know was. But we're entering into an agreement here if I keep doing this shit. Well, I can't imagine this episode is too long. I can't imagine it needed to be any longer. So I am going to... Hopefully it didn't stop on its own. And I thank you for listening. Roig Rage, oh. Roig Rage.